Hi guys, welcome to the new video. In this video I wanted to talk about the differences between Pixel 4a and Pixel 3a and to see which one of them I can recommend. They have also different price ranges, so it's important to also consider that. So hope you guys will enjoy this video and don't forget to subscribe. First I want to talk about the point that I could see with my eyes and I can feel it when I hold this device in hand. You can see that Pixel 4a in the right side has a little bit more blue shift, I would say, in the colors than to the Pixel 3a. It has more yellow shift. They are both in adaptive color here, so they are in the same settings, but for me, for my eyes, this looks much pleasant here. And this is also not a bad, I would say, screen, but the Pixel 4a has much better quality, and it has also HDR. I think that makes it a little bit difference here. I checked the setting, like the specification also for both of them. They both have the OLED screen and they have full HD OLED screens. Only the difference is the size of the screens. Pixel 4a has a slightly larger, I think it's 5.8 inch. We will go through the settings like specification later. Another point that I felt also holding them, this phone, the Pixel 4a, feels more, it's not like exactly like a aluminum feeling, like metal feeling, but it doesn't feel that much plastic when you hold it in your hand. And it is also lighter compared to the Pixel 3a. This phone feels more like, I would say, plastic when you hold it in your hand, and it's also larger when you hold it, so it's the biggest like dimension of this phone is larger, but although the screen size is smaller, so it's like old design, I would say. And one thing that I noticed, the fingerprint sensor here fits perfect for my hand in the Pixel 3a because of the size of the phone, which is a bit larger. But when I compare to the Pixel 4a, fingerprint, it should be for me here, so I have to bend it a little bit more, my finger. So it's a little bit weird, the placement of this sensor, because the phone is small, and that makes it for me also, I have to bend my finger a bit more. But in general, that was the points that I realized comparing them like with my eye and also how they feel in my hand. And now we can talk about the specifications. First thing I want to talk about the price. That's an important point for everybody, and that makes these two phones actually in different categories, I would say, because now in Germany you can buy Pixel 4a 128 gigabyte. That's the only model that you have, and also black, that's the only variant of color you have, for 350 euro. And Pixel 3a in 64 gigabyte in black, you can buy also in the white, it's just 200 euros. So there's a 150 euro difference. That's a lot of money, I would say. So that makes also these phones a little bit in different categories. Initially Pixel 3a, after Pixel 4a announced, it was like 200, I think 70, 80 euro. That didn't make sense. That was, for me, the differences between the specifications was a little bit too much. And now with 200 euro, I feel like Pixel 3a also has its own like customers and also people who will be interested in this price range. So now I want to go to the specification a little bit. Pixel 3a, as I told, it has a slightly smaller screen. It's 5.6 inch. It's an OLED screen. It's full HD, and it comes with the Snapdragon 670. It's 10 nanometer. It has 64 gigabytes of storage and 4 gig RAM. The cameras are the same actually in both of these phones, and it has 3000 milliamp battery capacity, and it also has this fast charging 80 watt. So these were the points that was important, and also you can see that it's 147 gram, and the dimensions, as I said, it's larger, as you guys saw also in the video. You can see that at least 1 centimeter is the height of the Pixel 3a is like larger, and 75% screen to body ratio. That makes it also a little bit old-fashioned device kind of. So if I go to the Pixel 4a, 143 gram, you can see that it's 4 gram difference, but when you hold it in your hand, it feels much lighter and much comfortable because of the size of the phone. And it has Gorilla Glass 3. Let me see. Yeah, this one also doesn't have this Gorilla Glass 3, so this is also better Pixel 4a if you drop it, so at least it can resist maybe more against the scratches. Then you have the, again, Full HD screen, but you can see that you have OLED and HDR here, which also makes it different and also more pleasant to look at. And it has 83% screen to body ratio. The bezels are not like that thin here, I would say. I think Pixel 5 has a little bit smaller bezels, which makes it a little bit more modern, but this is also for the price, 350 euro, it looks good. It comes with the Snapdragon 730G, and it has 120 gigabyte storage, which is also really good, and it comes with 6 gigabytes of RAM. It has also 2 gigabytes more RAM, which when I was playing around with the software, I realized that it's much snappier. It has also slightly better processor. It's 8 nanometer, and it also 2 gigabyte more RAM, so it feels much more snappier in the Pixel 4a. So the battery size is also larger here, although the form factor and also it's lighter, but it has more battery, and the battery of this phone, as I read in the reviews, is amazing. And it has also fast charging, 80 watt. So there's similarities. Also, you can see the cameras are mainly the same. So many stuff they are similar, but the design, the processing slightly got better, and that makes also a huge difference. And I think that this price range of 150 euro is actually, you can see the difference in here. So for me, if you want to buy a best phone for camera for 200 euro, you should go with Pixel 3a. It's not the best phone for the screen quality in this price range, not also for the performance, I would say, but for the camera, you will not find anything better in this price range. Pixel 4a here with 120 gigabyte, also with a really good camera, and maybe you can find a deal also for 300 euro. I'm not sure, it depends where you live, which country you are. So if you get that deal, this would be a really amazing catch. This phone is also against OnePlus Nord and iPhone SE second generation. I will not choose iPhone SE because of the design. It's like really old style design, but OnePlus Nord for me also is a really direct competitor to this device. But I will still go with this Pixel 4a because of the camera, which has like a easy one single camera with perfect quality. Although OnePlus Nord offers also much more settings with the 90 Hz display, and if you want a better specification in general, like performance and everything, you should go with the OnePlus Nord. But if you want to get a perfect quality of images, you can go with the Pixel 4a. And also the software is also important, to get the latest software as fast as you can. That's also part of getting the Pixel phones. But OnePlus Nord is also a really amazing phone. So that was the part about the specifications. Now I want to show you guys a little bit about the performance of the device. So Pixel 4a, the performance actually is really good. I'm also surprised that it has such a good performance. I remember when I had the Pixel 3a, even in the beginning, now it's 1 year old, so definitely it will not be as snappy as it was in the beginning, but I remember in the beginning it was also not that snappy. But the Pixel 4a has much better performance, and I don't see the point of buying Pixel 5. To be honest, this feels really good, and Pixel 5 also costs 600 euro in Germany. This is almost half of the price, and the performance is the same. Camera is the same actually. Pixel 5 has one more extra camera, but usually people don't use that. So this is also, for me, it has a really good performance, good quality, good camera, feels good in the hand. It feels not too much plasticky. It feels more like metal when you hold it. And this is really a catch with this price, I would say. One area that I felt that this phone is slightly slower than my Pixel 4 is when I open the camera. If I take a shot here, if I open it here, the processing time here takes, I don't know, 1-2 seconds, but in the Pixel 4 is snappy. You don't wait that much. So I will do one more time, open it. You guys can see here, it's like showing how much it needs for the processing the images. One more time I can show that. And this processing time gets more when I make a night shot mode. Let me try that also. Now I'm in the night shot. Now let's see with the processing time, you can see that it clearly gets more. Even in the Pixel 4 also gets a little bit more in the night shot, but this is also 1 second, I would say it's different. But that's also the same scenario when I open the camera app in the Pixel 3a. If I make a picture here and come here, you guys can see that it's a little bit slower. The processing is slower here, definitely. I can do one more time, also in the night shot here. Now you guys can see this phone is a little bit slow, and also the processing time is also a little bit slower in the Pixel 3a. But again, don't forget that this phone is 1 year old, so because of that also the phone got a little bit slower. But for me, this Pixel 4a is amazing phone with the price range. You get the latest Pixel software from Google, you get the really good camera, it feels snappy. So as long as you're not a gamer, I would say this phone will be perfect. All of the Pixel phones, if you ask me which one I will buy right now, if I want to choose, I will choose Pixel 4a. For me, Pixel 5 is overpriced, it doesn't worth the money. And actually the Pixel 4 XL is also a catch right now. I will also make a video about all of these Pixel phones from 3a to 5 to compare their prices. And I will also tell you guys which one I could really recommend. But I could easily say that the Pixel 4a is a winner here. But if you are really in the budget, and you don't want to spend more than 200 euro and you want the best camera for this price range, Pixel 3a is your option. But as I said before, you can buy other phones with better screen quality, also performance for this price range. The only thing is shining here is the software and the camera quality. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. In the next video, I will talk all about the Pixel phone, as I said, and we'll compare the prices. So hope to see you guys then in the next video.